Genesis. Chapter 1 verse 2. Footnotes and references. Genesis 1:2 Footnote 1. But God created the earth in a good order. But here and became later in this verse indicate that something happened to cause God's creation to become waste and emptiness. This cataclysmic event was God's judgment on the pre-Adamic universe following Satan's rebellion. This judgment was executed on Satan, on the angels and the pre-Adamic creatures living on the earth who joined Satan in his rebellion, and on the heavens and the earth themselves. Genesis 1:2 Footnote 2. Waste. Whenever the words waste and emptiness are used together in the Old Testament, they denote a result of God's judgment. The darkness on the surface of the deep also is a sign of God's judgment. Genesis 1:2 Footnote 3. Deep, i.e., the deep water. In the Bible, water symbolizes either life or death. The water here signifies death. As a result of God's judgment on the pre-Adamic universe, the entire earth was covered with deep water, signifying that the earth was filled with death and was under death. Genesis 1:2 Footnote 4. And verse 1 is a record of God's original creation. Verse 2a refers to God's judgment on the pre-Adamic universe. The entire section from 1:2b to 2:3 refers not to God's original creation, but to God's restoration of the damaged universe, plus his further creation, in 6 days. Genesis 1:2 Footnote 5b Spirit. Hebrew ruach, variously translated spirit, wind, breath. This is the first mentioning of the Spirit in the Bible. The Spirit of God, as the Spirit of life, came to brood over the waters of death in order to generate life, especially man, for God's purpose. In spiritual experience, the Spirit's coming is the first requirement for generating life.